didn't know God's standard for who a man is. The first man, before his creation was complete, was corrupt. The protocol for the creation of the first man was not complete. Satan hijacked the project. So every man before Jesus showed up was operating at a frequency below God's idea of who a man is until Jesus came. And in Matthew chapter 3 verse 13 to 15, Jesus shows up at the baptismal service and wanted to be baptized. And John said, no, I'm not worthy to untie your sandals. And he said, suffer it to be so for now. He said, thus it becometh us to fulfill all righteousness. I came now to fulfill God's righteousness in human vessel. And when he was baptized, the Bible said he was coming out of the waters praying, and behold, God spoke from heaven. This is my beloved son. This is my idea of a man. This is my child. This is what I intended when I started the project in Eden. This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Same thing repeated on the Mount of Transfiguration. Matthew 17, 2 to 6. Luke 9, 26 to 29. This is my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. This time around they said, hear ye him. That's the one that shows you my idea of a man. So the way we live now is to photocopy from Jesus. That's why in 1 Corinthians 11 verse 1, Paul said, be ye mimickers of me as I'm the mimicker of Christ. Be ye followers of me as I'm the follower of Christ. So when we are reading the Bible, why we give God thanks for sending Jesus, we are actually seeing who we are in God's perspective. So if Jesus was never sick, I make bold to declare that sickness won't dominate me. If Jesus was not overtaken by sin, I make bold to say sin won't take me down. If Jesus lays hands on the sick and they recover, when I see my hand is beyond helping me around, my hand becomes a tool for healing. When I see Jesus stand and the heavens follow him, the heavens open over him, I make bold to say my own heavens too are open. Anything I see in Christ, I mimic, I practice, I manifest. He has become my definition of who a man is. That's why he came. Abraham did well, but it's not good enough. Moses did well, but it's not good enough. Paul did well, but it's not good enough. The standard remains Christ. That's why I said, as we look upon him, we are transfigured. We all with unveiled face, beholding us in the glass. 2 Corinthians 3:18, we are metamorphosed. There is a transfiguration that takes place when we behold Christ. Transfiguration. We are changed into that image that we have seen, from glory to glory. So anyone I'm not yet demonstrating, I will yet demonstrate, because it's what? From glory to glory. He came to show me God's idea of a man. That's why he came.